Hello and welcome to Psychgeist, where we talk about the psychology of the era, the science of games. I am your host, Dr. Rachel Cowart, and today I'm here to talk about all of the things. So we are going to launch our live streaming on Twitch, on the Psychgeist Twitch channel, August 1st. It's a Saturday at 4 Eastern. I had mentioned in a previous video that I wanted to start streaming Tuesdays and Saturdays, but when I started working out my schedule and also thinking about all the video YouTube content I wanted to create, I realized that maybe I should start slow and work my way up. So for the month of August, I will be streaming on Saturdays from 4 to 6 Eastern, and my plan is also to release one new video on YouTube, one a week. I could have said that more smoothly, but you know what? Words are hard. August is an incredibly busy month for me. My son turns 3. I am editing. I'm in the final copy editing stage of the sequel to the video game debate, the video game debate 2. I'm editing a special issues for Frontiers in Psychology about video games and well-being. I'm in the final stages of interviews for fellowship. Things are happening. But don't worry, I am definitely going to have Tuesday on the horizon before the end of the year because I want to use that time to start streaming Breath of the Wild. I am a huge fan of the Legend of Zelda series. I've never played Breath of the Wild. My friends won't stop harping on me about it. And for good reason. I hear Zelda has pants. I'm very excited. So about the YouTube content, I just want to briefly run down what my plans are. I plan on releasing one new video a week on Wednesdays, and every week it's going to be a video of a different category. There are 4 categories of videos that I've come up with, and I'm pretty excited about it. The first is called Jargon Schmargon. This is where I'm going to clarify one concept or theory from game studies that you may have heard thrown around, or maybe it's a concept you're not particularly familiar with, and I'm going to break down exactly what it means. Things like flow, the online disinhibition effect, cognitive bias, in-group, out-group, these sorts of things. So next time you hear it in conversation, you'll know exactly what it means. Secondly, there'll be a 10 questions video, 10 things I want to know about you video, that was clipped from our 20 questions sessions of the month. So once a month, we're going to have guests on Saturday, and we're going to play a game of 20 questions, and 10 of those questions are going to be randomly drawn from a tin of 100 questions. I was the guinea pig and did this in a previous video, and if I can figure out how to do that magic, I will link it here somewhere. Then there's academic ramblings. This is where I'm going to talk about something on my mind, probably something topical at the time. So for this month, it could be games and COVID, or loot boxes, because the UK just passed a motion to regulate loot boxes, or Animal Crossing, because gosh darn it, is that not the game of the pandemic? Last but not least, a deep dive into the research. This is going to be posted on the last week of every month because it's going to take the most preparation to write and record. This is going to be a deep dive into a particular area of research. Think of it as a TLDR on a specific area of game study science. Things like, well, it could be loot boxes, or video game addiction, or the link between violent video games and aggression. My DMs on the Psychgeist Twitter are always open to suggestions if there's a particular academic rambling, or jargon schmargon, or a deep dive into the research that you would like to see. If there's a guest, or maybe a guest of a certain occupation, do you want to hear from community managers or sound engineers? Just let me know, and I will try to make it happen. So that's the plan. I'm very excited, and I'm very excited to see you live on Saturdays. Until next time, be excellent to each other and always cite your sources.